Everybody, how is everybody doing? It is time for us to have our webinar. And I'm excited to be before you guys today. So we are going to start in about 5 minutes. So come on in, come on in. I just sent some reminders out. I got some wonderful information to give to and to share with you guys today. I'm excited. I've been really working on this information, guys, and it's amazing how many people have responded to this. Okay. And I'm just always overjoyed and grateful. So in case you guys don't know who I am Val Dantzler, Coach Val Dantzler, also known as the Gratitude Grand Master. Okay. And it's just really my pleasure to be here before you guys today and to talk to you about this Worry-Free Toolkit. We've been coming on here every week talking to you guys about this information. It's something that I absolutely love because, it changed my life. So, guys, I'm going to get into it, right? But I want you to know and to understand that I'm excited to be here. All right. And I hope and I know that you guys are excited to be here as well. I'm excited about this. We are changing lives. It's amazing. It's good. It's great. So if you registered, guys, come on in. All right. I see some people coming in. I see some of y'all coming on in. Hey. Tell me where you coming in from. What's your city? What's your state? Where you coming in from? Look at it. Go into the chat and put in where you coming in from. I also want to, hey, even if you're watching a replay, okay, I want you to put in the comments, okay, somewhere down there, somewhere, okay, on the side or wherever. Tell me where you coming in from. It is no more blues, and I'm excited to be here today. This is why I call myself the Gratitude Grandmaster. Okay, I call myself the Gratitude Grandmaster because, well, I'm going to get into it. Gosh, y'all, it's like I cannot not tell my story, okay? But I'm going to get into it. I got some really good information for you guys today. I'm going to get into it, okay? And we're just going to have a really good time today, right? So I hope you got your pen. I hope you got your paper, all right? Yes, you got to write things down. Why? You write what you write, you invite. That's why. You got to do it. Listen, if you're going to roll with me, you got to have a journal. Look, I got my journal. My journal is right here. This is my journal. Okay. This is my little everyday, not my gratitude journal. Y'all have seen my gratitude journal. This is just my little everyday journal, right? That I take notes. I put stickies in here, all kinds of things, right? But I'm always writing things down. And I never used to be that way where I would write stuff down all the time. But I guess I feel like I really got to write stuff down now. It really does calm me to write notes, and I go back and review my notes, okay? And it's absolutely fantastic and wonderful. Okay, and so we're going to get this thing started. Welcome. I'm Val Dantzler, and I am thrilled to have you here today for the No More Blues webinar. Okay. Again, I am called the Gratitude Grandmaster, and you're going to see why I'm called the Gratitude Grandmaster in just a moment. Okay. But what are you going to learn today? You're going to discover 3 elite strategies to rediscover joy and fulfillment in your life. There's something that you want to accomplish. There's something that you want to do. And so these are 3 elite strategies that we're going to go over today that's going to help you get that joy back. Okay? That's going to help you get that groove back. Okay? That's going to help you have more fun in your life. Let's look at this from our sponsors, okay?
Taking this. I did that, sir. Tell him stop calling. I tried that, but he said he can't stop, won't stop. If you're calling now. Oh, God, I need your help. Sure, I'm not gonna leave. What?
God, I beg you, I beg you.
Look,
Please, please.
I can't help it. Okay? Usually I can do all things, but this is impossible.
It's not impossible.
We saw the tape. Okay? We saw the tape. You gonna say that wasn't you all bloated running down the hall? Well, yeah, without surprise. You did this all. Now, is there anything else before I block your blessings?
Everybody.
Oh, well, that's what you're here in the first place.
Well, okay. So you got to promise me before we get started that you're not going to use these powers that I'm going to teach you for evil. They're powerful and they work, period, point blank. It's science. It's not just hocus pocus. It's going to sound like it's hocus pocus, but it's science and it works. So these powers that I'm about to bestow upon you during this presentation, you have got to promise me that you are not going to use your powers for evil. Okay, let's get started here. So a little bit about me. Y'all can see I like to have fun, and that's true. All right. But I have spent the last 4 years helping women break free from depression and anxiety. All right. But of course, I had to help myself first. Okay. And my approach, like I said, this is really science. Modern psychology is science. So I combine modern psychology and the transformative power of gratitude, okay, to get you to change your mindset, right? And therefore, you're able to manifest the things that you really want in life. All right. Now, it started with my story. I got to tell my story. People would look at me and they would probably think, oh, she's got it going on, right? Even when I felt like I didn't have it going on, they might have felt like I had it going on. I had my own house, car, job. On the outside, we know how to make things dress up. Like, we know how to dress things up, ladies, right? We know how to make ourselves look good. But on the inside, how is it that we're feeling on the inside? On the inside, I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere. On the inside, I felt like I wasn't good enough. On the inside, I felt like I'm trying to change. I'm trying to get better, but maybe I just don't have what it takes. And I got to the point where I wanted to say bye-bye to this world because I didn't see my situation getting better. I wasn't feeling good. See, nobody ever really wants to say bye-bye to this world. They really don't. They just want the pain to be gone. They just want the change to come. And so if you're hearing me right now, I know I'm speaking to you, and it's okay. You want the change. You may not be as severe as I was, but you want change, right? And I'm here to tell you, you are on the right path. I got to the point where I wanted to say bye-bye to this world. And I had gotten so much so to the point that yes, I set a date. It was for a week out. Okay. I set the date and I was getting everything in order. But like I said, a person really doesn't want to say bye-bye. They just want the pain to be gone. They want the answer to come. Maybe you're out there or you know someone who's waiting for someone to save them. And then when I came to the realization that I had to save myself, I was like, well, with what? And I had gone to the point where I had convinced myself to say bye-bye. But let me tell you what, there is a force out there that is stronger. There's a force out there called the universe, God, the great I am, whatever you want to call it. What you really want in life, it wants for you. And so the universe sent me something. It sent me a video that wasn't even about anything really in particular. It wasn't about gratitude, but it was 2 sentences in there that the lady talked about. And she talked about how 10 years prior, she was living a life that she hated. And she was very, very successful, but she hated it. She hated her job. She hated just the type of person that she had become. And she wanted change. And she started practicing something called gratitude. When she started practicing this, she said her world changed for the better. And now today, fast forward, she's doing great. She's living the life of her dreams. She's manifested the life of her dreams, and she loves her life, right? And so she started talking about this gratitude. And I said, well, you know what? I might as well try it, even though I know it's not going to work, because when I reach some pearly gates, I don't want God to be looking back at me and hit the block button. So I said, let me get to start doing this thing. I'm going to do it for a week. All right. And at least I could tell, tell the universe, tell God, tell Jesus that I tried. Long story short, I'm still practicing gratitude today. That is why I'm the gratitude grandmaster, and I teach other women how to do it. They've also turned their lives around. So I'm qualified to talk to you about this. I've gone on to become an elite neuroencoding specialist, which means I have the backing of psychology, and I understand now exactly why gratitude works. Now, where am I going? All the way to the top. Okay. And who is invited? You are invited, right? Because we've got to touch the world. So today, you're going to learn the Worry-Free Toolkit, which are the 3 secret elite strategies. Now that I am an elite neuroencoding specialist, and I've been taught by some of the most elite coaches and mentors out there, okay, I know that what the universe gave me are elite strategies, right? And so you're going to learn these elite strategies today. The gratitude transformation method, which was the first method that I used, that totally within a week, that totally made it so that, man, I think I want to live a little bit longer. And by the end of that month, you couldn't tell me nothing. I wanted to live. And I've been that way ever since. And I still practice the gratitude transformation method today. Okay. You're going to learn the conscious living blueprint. Okay. Which is a blueprint for you to do daily. Okay. It's a blueprint. It's a philosophy. It's a way of living consciously. Okay. So that you change and you're able to manifest the things that you want in life. And the people that aren't supposed to be in your life, they're going to hurry up and get out the way. And you're going to learn the mindful practices for daily inner peace. These are the daily practices that you do every day. And if you stay tuned, means for you, that's going to help you with these daily inner practices every single day. Okay. Now, first, let's connect. I want to know where you guys are from. Where are you joining me from? So jot in the chat, comments, wherever. Where are you from? I've had people in the UK. I've had people in Canada. Okay. I've had people in Canada. Y'all, Canada people, y'all like to party. They will have a house party, invite people over, and have a house party and listen to this broadcast. Okay. So, hey to the people in Canada. All right. People in Australia, I've had, and of course, the good old United States, which is where I am today. Okay. So where are you coming from? So secret number 1 is the gratitude transformation. If it had not been for secret number 1, I'm telling you, I would not be here right now. Okay. But have you ever felt like something is missing? Even when everything on the outside, it seems perfect, right? You look good, you put on your clothes, you got a fine car, you have a great home that you live in. Oh, everybody, when you and your husband step out, oh, y'all are looking good. But you feel like something is missing. Something is not quite right. You can't seem to put your finger on it, right? You can't seem to figure out why you feel this way. You try to shrug it off, right? But it always keeps coming back. It's starting to affect how you feel about what you're doing, your job. Maybe you're not putting your all into it. Maybe you're letting a negative day prolong a little bit more and really affect you, right? Maybe you're making it so that somebody said something wrong or they looked at you wrong. You're harboring in on that negative emotion a little bit too long, right? And it's affecting you and it's getting into your subconscious and it's becoming a part of you because it's affecting your income, how you do your job, whether you do it well or not, your whole attitude. It is affecting you. So let's talk about Danielle. Danielle, she grew up just always good in school. She went to an Ivy League university and she became a bank attorney. Her dad was an attorney, quote unquote, what she was expected to do. And of course, she wanted to live up to her dad's expectations. She wanted to, the people that she cared about, she wanted to live up to their expectations. But why did she feel empty inside? Despite her success, she's a very successful banking attorney, okay? Very successful. But she feels this emptiness inside. Listen, through the gratitude transformation method, she was able to find joy and contentment in herself. That empty spot that was in her, it melted away. And so she found new purpose in what she's doing. She absolutely began to love what she does because she changed her focus into I got to do so and so, or I get to do so and so. I get to do my job. I get to help other people. And it just really opened up her mind. So, and it changed her perspective so that her occupation, she found purpose in it from herself, and that nobody could do it quite like her because she attached a new purpose that was true to herself. Instead of just living up to someone's expectations, she found an expectation within herself that she began to live up to, and it gave her whole job a brand new meaning. So, the gratitude transformation method, of course, is a daily practice, daily gratitude journaling, which is what I started with 6 years ago that changed me. And then also there's a gratitude visualization with it. And there's also expressing gratitude to other people, right? Don't just think about it, but you got to express it. So Danielle's transformation, she started just with a few minutes in the morning. That's all it really took. A few minutes of gratitude journaling and a visualization exercise that I gave her each morning, along with purposefully expressing gratitude to others. Within weeks, she changed it around. She turned it around. She felt more positive and confident and connected with others in her life. From everybody, from the most successful person, a homeless person on the street, she started to feel connection. That love started coming from within her and bubbling over and gave her purpose in life. And she started noticing and expressing gratitude in other people. And she expressed it to them, whether it was a note, whether it was audibly telling someone, man, I appreciate you. She just took it day by day by day. But it started with that gratitude journaling, just 3 to 5 minutes a day, just jot down, not even knowing what you're going to jot down, but just jot down 3 to 5 things a day that you're grateful for. Try to do it in the morning. But if you don't do it in the morning, sometime that day, especially before you hit the bed at night, do your gratitude journal and just take a moment and just visualize. In the morning, how do you want your day to be? Visualize the strength that is in you, the success. Visualize it. Paint the picture in your visualization. You become what you see anyway. So, yes, I taught her that visualization exercise. And yes, within weeks, she was able to transform. Now, secret number 2 in the Worry-Free Toolkit: conscious living blueprint. Do you often feel like life's happening to you rather than you actually living life, living it. You feel like you're a zombie sometimes and you just going through the motion. You just do what you do every single day and you're like a zombie. You're not really living your life. Life is just happening to you. Meet Sarah. Sarah, she's an accountant and she transformed her life by adopting the conscious living blueprint. She went from feeling overwhelmed all the time because she was like she was just a zombie, just taking on another task, always saying yes, people pleasing, right? But she got to the point where she felt overwhelmed to living with intention and joy, kind of like what Danielle did, living with intention and joy. How? The conscious living blueprint. It's living mindfully, being aware, mindful awareness. Awareness, what is your state? Awareness, are there certain things that trigger you? Mindfulness, being aware, awareness. If you can be aware of the state that you're in, instead of just being like a zombie, if you can be aware and say, oh, wait a minute, does this state serve me? Number two, let me make an intentional choice that I don't like this state that I'm in right now. And I'm grateful that I'm aware of it. I guess what? I have the power to change my state. I'm going to make an intentional choice to do that. And knowing what to do to change your state. So I gave her practices. I gave her things in her blueprint, especially for her, that she can do when she becomes aware that she doesn't like the state that she's in. I gave her the tools to the blueprint that she needed to change, to make a choice and change her state at the drop of a hat. That is power. And of course, in all things, practicing gratitude is key. You must always practice gratitude because it is the foundation for all of this. So even being aware that you're in a state that does not suit you, be grateful for it. Be grateful for the fact that you became aware of the state and now do something about it. That's all. So Sarah practiced mindfulness during her morning routine. Hint, hint, clue, clue. These ladies have morning routines, okay? And notice a profound change in her overall happiness just with the morning routine that we grafted that together, okay? We grafted that together, right? I gave her that blueprint that was just for her, and we grafted what would work for her. So for you, it may not be a morning routine. It may be a night routine, or it may be a midday routine, because everyone is different. But to practice that mindfulness, take a moment to be aware of the state that you are in, makes all of the difference. And knowing how to change it, right? Or knowing how to intensify it is what makes a difference. These are the elite strategies. Now, mindful practices for everyday peace. Imagine waking up every day feeling peaceful and content. Listen, no matter what the challenges that come your way, I'm not here to tell you that you will not have challenges. I have challenges. We have ups and we have downs in life. But when you have a down moment, how quick do you bounce back out of it? Do you stay in that low place for a long time? Or do you know how to jump and bounce back for real and automatically out of that low state? Okay. Yeah. Everybody has good days and bad days and ups and downs, but it's knowing how to snap out of it quickly. That's the elite strategy. And so these are mindful practices for everyday peace. Let's talk about Emily. Emily is a restaurant manager. She deals with customers all day long. And when it comes to people's food, if you don't get it right, people are real finicky about their food now, and rightly so, right? But it can cause a very demanding and frustrating situation every day, all day long. And it can beat up on you. She found peace, but she found peace through integrating mindful practices into her everyday life. She went from really, guys, on the verge of being fired to the low morale. She didn't want to go in there and be with all that stuff because it was always affecting her, all that job. There's a problem here. There's a problem there. Somebody's not showing up. It's a fast pace, right? Somebody got the order. You got a customer that's mad about their food. It took too long, right? Or it is not right, right? You got to comp people all the time. Just constant wearing down on you, wearing down on your mental. So yeah, she had low morale. No, she got to the point where, she wasn't giving the best customer service. She was, one of those people where, you come in and you're smiling and you're having a good time and they just looking at you like you're crazy because they've been worn down so much, right? So no, her customer service was not up to par whatsoever. And yeah, she was about to be fired. And she's the manager. But then she started practicing these, right? And now she won the Manager of the Year award. Her transformation is incredible. She was able to take the state that she was in, use these practices, and transform. She did it. Okay. She did that thing. Okay. So the mindful practices for everyday peace. Isn't that what we all want? Peace consists of breath work, mindful movement, and even mindful eating, savoring everything. Telling yourself, girl, you're doing a great job. Having a break, taking a break. Alarm goes off on your phone. It's time to praise yourself. Tell your own self that you're doing great. You don't have to wait for anybody else to do it. Tell your own self you're doing great. All right. So Emily, she started with 5 minutes of breath work in the morning and noticed a significant reduction in her anxiety. She had gotten anxious thinking about work. That's why I like to have these on Sunday nights, by the way. You thinking about work and you're becoming anxious. You're already kind of becoming upset. Oh, I got to go to work. But by practicing these principles, she felt calm and offered a much better experience for those around her. So see herself, that breath work. Breath is life, calms you down. Let's take a breath right now. Doesn't that feel good? Just that right there. What if you spend 5 minutes in the morning? Make that a routine and do that breath work to calm yourself, to center yourself, right? When you become calm and you walk into the same places that you walk in, the same job, but you are different, then guess what? The people around you are going to become different too, because there's something called magnetism. When you're using these principles, you're able to magnetize yourself. And then when you walk into the room, people automatically know there's something different about you. And they may not say it. They may not even really think it, but the energy is there and they feel it. But you yourself, you have a calmness within yourself that, hey, everything is going to be all right. So now, here's a recap. What have we covered today? The gratitude transformation method, which is the very method that I began with when I knew nothing, when I wanted to say bye-bye. But by the end of that month, just practicing the gratitude transformation method, I was able to say, yo, I want to live and nobody can tell me otherwise. And I'm still practicing it today. And I still do it today. The conscious living blueprint, yes, which is another elite strategy that I use. Okay. The mindful practices for everyday peace, yes. Okay. These are things in your toolkit, your worry-free toolkit that will help you change your state, clear your mind, become more grounded, and now you can go forth. You can manifest the life that you really, really want because you're going to understand and know that there is a strength that is inside of you. So imagine, guys, the possibilities. Imagine the possibilities. Applying these strategies will bring positive shifts in your life. Positive shifts. They produced it for me. They produced it for Emily, for Danielle, for Sarah, and so many other people. These strategies work. And yes, they are elite strategies. But what if you had ongoing support and deeper guidance? These ladies had that deeper guidance and that support. So I want you to get the No More Blues Masterclass bundle. It's a comprehensive program with personalized coaching, okay, support, and additional resources to help you. Initially, we were just going to put in here a workbook, the Worry to Action workbook. And there's a video that goes along with it too. It's an hour-long video that you're going to get, the workbook and the video that goes through everything. So you can do it step by step, right? And of course, you get a private session. That alone was a $347 value that would be for you today for $97. And it's worth it. But then, me and my sisters, we got to talking and really kind of mulling stuff over. And we like to go above and beyond. It's just in us. It's the gratitude that's in us. It's abundance that's in us. So we said, more. We just do more. Can't we do more than that? And so now there are other bonuses that you're going to be able to get. Okay. Which comes out to a $997 value for $97. So let's go over these additional special bonuses that I have for you. Bonus number one, we have the Affirmations for Executive Women ebook. And you can print them out yourself and have them because honestly, when you get this ebook, this affirmations ebook, let me tell you what you're going to want to do. And it's okay for you to do it because they're beautiful. You're going to want to print these out and you can post them up. Post your affirmations up. They're beautiful. Yes, each page is an affirmation and it is beautiful artwork. You want to be able to look at things that are beautiful anyway. Okay? And so the affirmations, you say your affirmations in the morning, right? You got them posted up, whether it's in a nice book journal, right? Or you have them up on the wall and you'll say these affirmations for empowerment. Bonus number two. Oh, this is another. The Limitless Living 30-day gratitude journal. Y'all, it is not just a journal. It is really, it is a work of art itself. It is beautiful as well. Listen, print this out, or you can not print them out. You can keep them digital, but I prefer to print because I believe what you physically write, you invite. You will want to print these out. Okay. And you'll get these immediately today. Okay. Print them out. And there are different prompts in there. The prompts are different every single day. It's a 30-day, day 1, day 2, day 3. And just reflect and write out real quick Doesn't take a long time, but it's a beautiful, the experience, because these pages are so beautiful. The experience of it is special, okay? Because it's beautiful, okay? But not only that, there are QR codes on every single page. You can take the QR codes, take your camera, scan on your phone and scan it. And then you're going to get a tip of the day, an audible tip of the day that's going to kickstart your day, keep you going, add to that gratitude that you've already written down. And I'm telling you, it is just a beautiful, beautiful experience for you. Okay. I say put you some nice music on for about 3 to 5 minutes. You're writing in your gratitude journal, which we've already talked about that, okay? In your gratitude transformation, which was secret number 1, okay? And just really make a time of it, okay? So these are bonuses that you're getting, okay? Now, number 3, oh, this is wonderful too. The hidden barrier test. It's a self-evaluating test where it's going to help you reveal your unseen and your unconscious blocks that you have. Okay. It's a test that you could take, just multiple choice, fill it out. All right. Don't try to think, don't overthink it or anything like that, but go through that test. And at the end, it's going to unveil for you your hidden blocks and what you should do about it. Okay. Y'all, that is $197 value that you're going to get as a bonus today. Okay. Now, bonus number 4 is a private 1-hour one-on-one coaching session with yours truly. Okay. Now it's geared towards you. You will receive a personal action plan based on your subconscious blocks. So yes, I would like for you to have taken the hidden barrier test beforehand, okay? And what you want to accomplish in life. This is your own blueprint that you're going to get from this one-on-one coaching session. Now, the time of the coaching session is an hour. You're going to be able to get on my calendar. As soon as you click the link here, you're going to be able, or you scan it, you're going to be able to go directly to my calendar and you can book your coaching one-on-one session. It's for an hour. Okay. So you'll be able to instantly get on my calendar. You'll have reminders and everything sent to you. All right. But I want you in the meantime to be taking that test so that we can help uncover those unconscious blocks and what you need to do about it. So that and the blueprint that you're going to get with it, it's a $300 value. Okay. It's amazing, right? Yes, it's my joy to give this to you. Bonus number 5. Listen, I told you before we were just doing one video. Well, now we got a 4-part video series with new techniques in each video with the Worry to Action workbook that you're going to get, right? Which is 4 hours of content plus a workbook. That is a $400 value. Guys, when you add all of this up, is a $997 value. And today it's only $97. A $97 investment in yourself. And so this is for a limited time offer. This offer is only going to be available for the next 48 hours. So I want you to click that link, okay, that's coming up to get the No More Blues Masterclass bundle today. And there is a 30-day money back guarantee. So I'm confident in this program that I'm giving you. I'm confident in it. If you're not satisfied, you're going to get your money back, no questions asked. So act today. Act today. There is a 30-day money back guarantee. All right. Now, I want you guys, if you guys have any questions right now, put your questions. I want to answer your questions in the comments below, in the chat. go ahead on and put your questions in, okay? I'm going to answer any questions that you have for me. All right, just type them in the chat, okay? If you have any questions at all, type them in the chat, okay? So you're like, okay, the Susie says the money back guarantee. It starts, when does it start? It starts from the date of purchase today. Okay. Your 30-day money back guarantee. You see, you're going to get these things immediately. As soon as you scan the QR code or you go to the website, right? You're going to get the information downloaded. You're going to have access to the affirmations, the workbooks, the videos, everything. You're going to have access to my calendar to be able to book your one-on-one, right? So everything is immediate. There is no waiting, okay? And you're going to have access, and your 30 days starts from that point, okay? So you have absolutely nothing to lose, and you have everything to gain. Okay, everything to gain. All right. So the No More Blues bundle, here you go. Here's the QR code for today, so you can get that discount. Okay. Save 90% right now. Just take your camera out and scan that QR code, right? Or you can go to the bit.ly that you see here, bit.ly/Coach Valencia, and you can get this right now. Okay. Get this right now. Start, book your 101. Take your test. Find out what those hidden blocks are. Okay. Print out those affirmations, guys. They are beautiful, right? Or you could just keep them in your phone too, because it's digital, right? And it's beautiful for you to look at, right? Say you got those affirmations in the palm of your hand, right? You could do both. I would do both. Print them out and have the digital in your phone, right? So that you always will have them. You might be having a certain situation came out and you're like, oh, let me take the power. You came aware, right? Let me take my power back. Let me go into my affirmations, my beautiful affirmations on my phone, and let me go in the bathroom and say my affirmations, right? Or say them to yourself. It's always best to say them out loud. But if you got to say them to yourself, say them. It's better than not saying them at all, right? You got your workbook, your from worry to action workbook that goes along with the worry, the no more from worry, no more worry and doubt video that comes with it. And then you get 3 other videos, 3 more hours of work with that. Okay. Along with oh gosh, that y'all, I cannot wait for y'all to see that journal, that 30-day gratitude journal. Woo, with the audios with it. Okay. Just scan it on your phone. Oh my goodness, y'all. That right there is so many things in one. Okay. So yeah, you're going to get all this and more, right? For just $97. So you guys want to act. You want to act now. Okay. Don't let I talk about the toxic 10, right? The things that hold you back, hesitation and procrastination will never, ever, ever get you to where you want to be. So you know that you're listening to this right now for a reason. There's something that you want. And I'm telling you, I'm going to help you get it, right? And I'm qualified, I'm certified to teach you to do it, to get it, okay? And to walk you through and to give you your plan so that you can get it, okay? So, guys, I want to thank you for coming on here today. All right. Thank you for joining me for the No More Blues webinar. Okay. Joy and fulfillment are within your reach. I want you to know that. Take the first step. Get started today. Don't put it off. Get started today. You're closer to your dreams than you think. But if you don't start, you're holding yourself back. Don't do it. Get started today. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side. All right. Make sure you follow me on my social medias too. All right. And I will talk to you guys later. It's really been my pleasure to come before you today and to talk to you about what I am passionate about. All right. So, guys, take care. Bye bye.